What is up? Let's get everything working here. A little bit of difficulties. Okay. Let's see if I can get this. Is that too much of an annoyance? I'll find a way to get that working later. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take a look at my bingo card, and today I'm going more for Slayers and 3/4 Saturday Crimson. So the one that stands out to me right now is 888 for Slayers. Spider 8 and Wolf 8 are going to be the ones that I'm probably doing today. And we can also look for 3/4 Fiery Crimson. And maybe, if we have time, Carpentry 50. Three-fourths Fiery is probably going to be pretty hard, though, because I only have Hot, and I don't have a Burning Tier yet. Yeah. Let me do the Surveillance Goons first. On my Shaman Sword, let me make sure I have my pet rolls. Yeah. Okay. And I actually have a Cactus Feeder. If I could get ooh. Let's do one ultimate carrot candy for Hound. $68. Yeah. It's gonna like double my speed. Or not double my speed, but double the impact of that. Is there anything else I need? I can't see my... Well, fast boss. Let me look at my RNG meter for Wolf Slayer. I have it at overflux right now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at overflux. Because I still have yet to drop one of those. I don't have an overflux in the bingo. I don't know if we're allowed. I haven't really made any crazy rules yet. So maybe I should think if we're allowed to change any of them. I do have a handle on there. Eventually I want to probably drop my own judgment core. But there's going to be upwards of 50 streams this year. So we got a lot of time, plus there's definitely going to be time to do it off camera. But I don't know how much I'll be able to play this year. That is our first RNG and second drop, crit 6. What is the chance? .8 in my second boss. Dang. I don't have a great magic find setup, so I'm just gonna go with my 3/4 Hot Crimson and Warden Helm. Yeah, maybe I'll get a Fire Veil eventually. Because another thing on here that's just gonna be probably completely passive is 5 bill net worth. So maybe we can get a Veil Wand eventually, because I will be grinding up coins. But if you know me, I don't do a lot of coins. I'm only at like 2.9 bill non-cosmetic net worth, like a 3.3 cosmetic net worth, so maybe eventually I'll sell some cosmetics, but I wasn't one of those people who panic sold all their sheepskins. In my vault right now, I can show it after this boss, I still have my blue sheepskin, which it is going down. It's at 300 mil. So those things used to be like 1.4 mil. Wonder what they'll be by like at the end of the year. Wait. W bingo grinding. I mean, I don't know if people are gonna mess up. They probably will, but I don't know if they're gonna look at the thumbnail of the stream, because like bingo is an event in Skyblock, so you never know. I know there is a way. Oh, what the? Ah. What the? Is it? Ah. Oh. I thought it was like overflux chance. Dang it. This is a legendary rune, I guess. Level 24 boots. Do I have 24 even? Yeah, I do. Sure. Whatever. Wonder what it looks like. Yeah, totally GG. Totally GG. I thought it was like enchantment. What is it gonna look like? Is there anything special? Does it do anything? Well, I don't see anything. Well, good luck for the wrong thing. Ah. I'm also gonna make sure no one else is grinding here. That's gonna nerf the rates a lot. Because there's not a lot of wolves in this part. The funny thing, a little, not really personal story. I first found about this soul cave. I thought there was just the Howling Cave, but I was watching an interest stream where he was doing Wolf Slayer. And I was also doing Wolf Slayer, and I'm like, maybe I'll watch this while I'm doing it. And I was checking to see how much not cookie buff. I was checking to see my pet like XP, and I saw interest in the tab list, and I'm like, wait, what? I don't see him in the Howling Cave. And I'm like, I thought like I saw like this mesa themed, and I'm like, does he have a texture pack on? And I went to check like the area in the gold mine where you find Romeo, and there was just a super moon, so I went through it, and this is what I found, and it's not a lot better, but I think it's worse than the old Howling Cave. The old Howling Cave was good. I had like waypoints for that. I grinded Wolf Slayer 7 back then when that was still a thing. Another topic that maybe in future streams, maybe I'll stream about it tomorrow. I don't know how often I'll do bingo streams, but hopefully at least once a week besides Hypixel, obviously. But I was thinking about, hi Coda. Renick, I guess, cool. Also, the old Howling Cave had 3 alphas in it, I believe. So this one only has 1 alpha actually, or wait no, 2, I believe. But another reason why it's better than the Howling Cave is that it's actually not a lot of not as much people know about it as the Howling Cave, because there's like not a travel scroll while the Howling Caves has one. But in the past 2 lobbies I've done this, I haven't seen someone else, so that's a good sign. How many XP do I get per boss? Um, 15, wait. My maths are all wrong. 900? Yeah, because with all the perks and stuff. I believe, yeah, 900. And then, how much is the RNG for the Overflux? 1.2 mil? Dang. 1.14 mil divided by 900. 1,200 bosses. And for the culture rune, it says, apply this rune. It just doesn't say something. It's a very rare rune. Maybe it says on the wiki? I have no idea. Fire Veil 1 would really help because I believe it one-shots them. Because they do not have a lot of health. Wolf Slayer, it's probably going to be improved on 2027 or maybe later this year. But I think Wolf Slayer 5 and a whole revamp to Wolf Slayer would be really nice. Because I like how they're doing a Guardian Slayer dedicated island for 2026. What's up? Welcome, Coda, to the guild. Icedex are growing every day. I don't know if, let me check. Anyone else watching? Nope. But if anyone is watching this after stream, maybe you could ask Leaf, man. Or definitely, there's a little plug. Subscribe to Sidron and also me. Sidron does some amazing videos, and definitely watch The Great Ice War. It is reminds me of like the Pigacle haunt. It's a very amazing video, as well as his most recent one, The Return to the Crimson Isle, where he gets the Creature Follower armor and Creature Follower relic. So you should definitely watch that too. Level up to 69 for my hound. I wonder how much Wolf Slayer makes. I wonder if it makes money, but I know golden teeth are in a recipe for a lot of different things. Not a lot, but a decent amount of things. So that's gonna be one of the higher things. that people are looking out for with Wolf Slayer. So is that 5 mil, bro? Have I spent 5 mil on Wolf Slayer already? Wait. No way we spent 5 mil. Let me check. We spent 5 mil on Wolf Slayer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna be broke after this. This is another reason to grind 5 mil. I mean to grind a 5 mil net worth. Definitely. Right now I do not have any good methods, I'm gonna be honest. My best ones are automatons, cat flipping, and AH flipping. I have Koffel. Maybe I should have flips right now because Wolf Slayer's not making me money, and I haven't had that much luck with hunting. I was part of the people who made absolute bank when the foraging update dropped because of the hidden leaves. Those made 60 mil before everyone found out about it, and now it's like 20 mil an hour. So I spent most of the money on Terminator, Warden Helmet, and this Crimson set, which is 75 mil. Also, I've not been playing Skyblock for long. If anyone checks my Sky Hanny or profile viewer, they can see that, I mean, I joined Skyblock 2 years ago, and yes, it's accurate, but I got to like level 50 and then stopped playing for a while. The time I mean, if you check at my Sky Hanny or Sky Crypt, do I keep on saying Sky Hanny? On Sky Crypt, you can see that it says I got my gold gift talisman in December of last year. So I guess it's been a year, but the first like time I actually consistently played Skyblock, because back then I had a survival world that I eventually, I mean, I play what, maybe a few minutes a week. I don't play that regular Minecraft as much, even though, well, I do PvP, but when I actually started playing Hypixel consistently, it was around March, the drop of the backwater bayou, whatever. Not a fisherman. A few hours ago, I was doing some Blaze Slayer, and I have a brow with all ores perks. No one's been doing a lot of Slayer perks, so maybe if we get a Slayer XP buff, even though we do get basically double because of aura. But maybe once we get those, I'll go back into Blaze Slayer. I'm about 20 bosses away from the tier 2 daggers in Blaze Slayer level 4. And if you're looking at the bingo card on the top left, not on my screen but on yours, you will see that Blaze Slayer 7 is right there. And then, as I said, maybe 3/4 Fiery Crimson will be a topic later this month, but I still don't have a burning completion, or yet alone a fiery, and I do not have the net worth yet. So everything goes back to coins. Off camera, I'm probably gonna mainly be grinding as much coins as I can, even though some of the methods are extremely boring. And I try to get into dungeons. I just get terrible luck. Ooh, travel score to the Howling Cave. I got like 6 of those on my road to. I don't know if it was a road to 200 video or not a road to 200, but like it may have been, but on the Grand Wolf Slayer 7, I dropped like 6 of those. So I check my. Since the beginning, I've gained about. It's kind of hard to check. I think it's about 50,000 XP, so 50 bosses around, maybe. But we'll have to do this 10 times more, which, I mean, it won't take that long. But what I'm worried about is coins. At this rate, I'm gonna spend 60 mil on this. That is a Spirit Rune and a Furball. I got a slight feeling that those 2 drops combined are more rare than an Overflux. I don't want to think about that right now, but I'm still very below odds for Overflux, so I shouldn't really be complaining about it. I don't think I'll be saving a lot of time by trying to one-shot, and that's gonna cost me a lot of money, because like in the methods you're using to one-shot, they're always saying get a golden dragon. That's on my list, but again, coins, and by coins I mean a lot of coins. So let me check I get 30 combat wisdom, 100. Does my combat wisdom come straight from aura? No, I do have my blue but red. But I think I have everything I need. How much is Hound doing? What? Wait. I am so stupid. What? Bro. Epics don't give combat XP. I have a 92 wolf, so. That's been unfortunate. It's only legendaries, and let me check how expensive it is from Cat. What's my current XP share? Well, let's change that to probably my mushroom cow. Let's see how much it is to upgrade that. Oh, that is expensive. I don't think it's worth it because it's also 10 days, so that's another 5 mil worth of flowers. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm probably just gonna wait until I drop it my own or actually get enough net worth for that. Coins, coins, coins. If anyone is watching this video afterward, or during the video, or the live stream, please comment of what money making methods you suggest. I've been scouring the internet saying, what are some good money making methods you can do early? And all of them are like hunting related. And I have the max hunting setup besides like 3 hunting fortune getting that doesn't matter that much from David's cloak, because I do not want, I have a mythage David cloak, but I don't want to get every single shard for a few extra hunter's fortune. But they say, oh, do pandas, you can make 45 mil an hour. Like I literally have like these Kufra videos. He was doing it on a new profile. I did an AOTV with the ether transmission, and I had like 5 more hunters fortune. He claimed that he got 45 mil an hour. I got near 16. Maybe he was doing it with the party. I don't have any friends, so. I do have friends, but none of them play the game, so. Womp womp. And when I do have like guild members that are online, they're like, oh, we already have like 30 bill net worth. Why would we do that? Like, and I'm like, how do you get money? Oh, Kuta. Inferno Kudra. Maybe I'll get into it once I get an extra 2 bill or more. I don't know. But I am broke. 128 mil to my name. Now this is going to be a long and boring grind with wolves, so hopefully I can jump in Overflux to make it entertaining. Even though I definitely need to sell it for the money, I'd probably make it into the power orb. Can't really be talking about that because we're so early into the grind and it's already so boring. Maybe I'll do most of this off camera. I mean, if you counted that, the only there's 2 RNGs I've had. One is a mango dye, which I got during the forging update, obviously, about a month in, which I mean, if anyone does a little bit of forging, they're gonna drop it. It's not that hard to get. Subtle none. I don't think hopefully he can one-shot them. I think he's gonna help at all. And then the other one was, I made a video about it. This thing, which I'm keeping that at level 1 for now. I'm not gonna level it up because I think level 1 is gonna be more valuable than what, level 54 or something. Unless I get it to level 100, which I'm not fond of leveling up pets either. Maybe that will be useful, but Is there like a RNG feature? Oh, we already went up 6% in that overflux meter. That's one thing that maybe will get me. Wait, I don't know if that's server bug. Can someone tell me if that's supposed to happen? If you just hop into a random lobby and see that. Doesn't look like it's supposed to happen, but. If anyone's looking at the bingo and sees something actually entertaining for them to watch, if the retention's actually gonna make them watch until here, tell me what's the bingo's gonna be interesting to watch. Infernal and Fiery Infernal Kudra and Fiery Crimson. They're gonna come from the same grind, so maybe I'll do that soon. But I don't know how long it's gonna take to grind to a bill, because if I find like a decent 30 mil an hour, like, yeah, pests are decent for money, but I don't have the plots unlocked, and that's cost more money. So maybe I'll invest so much money into pests, but since like that's a common thing, if you see ethereal vines, they're down to 1.8 mil per, bro. They were at 6 mil per, so. If people are doing a money making method continuously, then the prices are gonna drop. So I don't know if I want to go into pest farming and like selling my setup afterward, baby. I don't know. I don't like selling setups. I just realized I'm doing like 700k per hit. So a quick wolf tooth check, 3,639 for 2.4 mil. And what's the golden tooth crafting price? 114 mil for 114 mil. That'd be crazy. For 2 stacks of wolf teeth, and wolf teeth are if I create an order for 128, 85 plus 32 gold ingots. Like if I go to gold ingots and buy like what? Fill my inventory. Just recipe golden. How much is golden tooth gonna be worth? 2.8 mil now. Okay. Yeah. So I guess what we're gonna do is craft them into golden teeth. But because what are they used for? Can't see. I know it's like for stuff like overflux. How much is pooch? Wait. Let me check pooch sword. Pooch, I think it's, yeah, 48. We'll get there, but 9 mil down. I cannot afford these grinds. Plus, I have a lot of other things I need to work on, like modding is one thing. I'm trying to get into modding as a hobby, but I don't have a lot of time for that either. And then YouTube editing takes so long. If anyone has an editor, then ping me. I mean, editor would be nice, but I don't have the IRL money to do that. YouTube takes up a lot of time, and thumbnails too, and 3D thumbnails. Like when I do my Blender Me, takes a little bit to create that, but it's mainly editing. Like in some of these videos, and actually 50%, like half of the videos that I make, including even something like the Terminator video, it takes me longer to edit it than to make it. That was like 7 hours of gameplay, and it took me like 9 hours to edit it. The Slayer video that I thought was gonna go big, at the beginning of my channel, like the complete guide to early game Slayer with Hypixel Skyblock, it flopped. It got like 20 views or something, but I edited like that for 4 hours or something. That was the video that I worked most hard on back then. But I'm trying to go more quality these days, so maybe I'll try Pest after this. I don't know if I have the money to go into it though. And I know Iron Man Pest is pretty good, but I only have Squash Armor. I don't have the money for Overgrown Grass or anything, because I know it's Magic Find is basically farming fortune for pests. So maybe I'll do it. Like, I know it makes 70 mil an hour in Classic, and then like 40 or 50 mil an hour on Iron Man. But Iron Man players are more dedicated. So on Iron Man, like just selling. Yeah. If anyone's watching this video, comment if you've ever seen or you've ever been on a Classic profile and you or someone have reached the daily sell limit on Classic. Going insane doing bosses. Maybe I'll check a pest farming setup and see how much it makes, but I'll do that after I record this stream. I'm probably gonna stop in 2 bosses. It's gonna be a very short stream, but more to come. I probably not gonna stream later today, but I'll probably stream tomorrow. So second travel scroll. Don't know why they stack, but they stack. Okay. This is going to be our last boss of the day, and I believe we've done around 75 of them. So there we go, more hamster wheels. Let's check the profits really quick and see how much we get. Ready to get guild. Get like maybe that much. Recipe. Golden teeth, and let's see how much we get. 4 mil. That is not good. I also got 2 sunshades, but from Blazeslayer. 3 critical 6s. Basically useless, but I guess for some reason we're doing another boss. Whatever. But there we go. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And I will not see you in the next one. See you in the next stream or in the next session of the video.